I love that music. I never get tired
of it. Remember, he gave us that song, eh?
Yes, the Dusty Rhinos.
The Dusty Rhinos. And you know who originally recorded that song, right?
The Dusty Rhinos.
No, that's a Peter Gabriel song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So they lifted it off him?
No, they got the rights. They got the rights to play it. They have to ask for it.
Well, of
Remember
course.
how when we were talking to my cousin?
Oh, yeah, the guitar dude, yeah.
Yeah, he did the Christmas album.
Yes.
There was a couple of songs he needed to actually get permission
to
use. Same thing.
Well, I'm learning something new every day with you.
Yeah. Welcome to Now What?
Now What?
Now What?
For crying out loud. Look at my Superman shirt.
Hang on.
Christmas shirt.
And no green.
No green this time, man. Last time I wore green.
Almost wore a green shirt.
Did you really? Why would you do that?
Just so I have a floating head.
Talk about a slimming effect.
So I'd be just a floating head.
You'd be a torso-less individual. We have a lot on the show tonight. Now, the book I illustrated, some of you Facebook people.
Let me turn off the green screen. Put it up. And then
all right, this is so funny because the cover's green. It's from author Chris Quigley, who's a fellow comedian, and he wrote the book, and I did the illustration. But it's green cover. Watch what happens. Oh, it's invisible. That is so cool.
Let me turn off the green screen.
Ready? Bring. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And I did the illustrations. Chris, we're having some technical difficulty. I'm having a hard time saying technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties.
That's right. It's multi-syllable. And we're trying to get him back. So hopefully that'll work out. And we'll tell you how you can get your hands on these books. And they're a lot of fun. Oh, look, my phone went ding. Oh, you talk. I got to check who.
Okay, you check who's dinging you. I'm sure at some point in time my mother will be phoning. And we've got a set of headphones.
Oh, no. You're already anticipating a visit from your mother. I haven't even said anything to you
Come
yet.
on. Yeah,
okay.
She saw you beat me with the book the other day.
Is that the camera, the new one?
Yeah, that's the new
Mark got a brand new camera. Okay, listen. Every week I do something to piss off Mark's mother. And she calls up. She doesn't like me. I know it. Your mom doesn't like me.
Well, she doesn't.
Your father called me a Borneo Bushman or whatever because of my hair and my beard.
He did.
I know. And you're not defending me?
I can't disagree.
It's never going to work between us.
The truth.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Anyways, we got a great show, and then we have your friend who does turned her not a negative situation, but something not so great into some works of art.
Yeah. High school friend of mine, Teresa Molesky, will be on with us later on. We've got.
You have no idea who's on the show, do you?
Oh, my brain just does not work all the time.
Yeah, I know that. Let me regale you with tales. You see, when I was a little boy, what are you doing? How many phones do you have, man?
Well, I've got 2, but only one works.
Why do you have 2?
Well, I just updated, right?
Oh, that's right. He updated. Yeah, that's fine. You got the PH Prime.
The other one is going to become more of a camera because it does the.
They don't. It
does the time lapse photography that gives us.
See those people?
The 20.
Those people.
Yeah, those people.
They don't care. All right.
Calendar. Where's the calendar? There's the calendar.
You can get up, and make a sandwich now, walk around a bit.
Sherry Rehill, I think is how you say her name. Did you say Rehill? Rehill.
Sherry Rehill. Yeah, that sounds fine.
From Joining Hearts, will be joining us later on around 8:30, and we're going to be talking to her about
Gorilla Super Glue. What's this up here for?
Well, just in case you get out of line.
It's your lip balm, hopefully.
When you say my lips are chapped.
Anyways, we're going to show you our studio audience tonight and tell you how you can be part of our studio audience. Yep, that's going to be very exciting. We have the weather coming up. That's exciting too.
We do. We have 22 minutes with Gopher.
Yeah, 22 minutes of him making dinner.
Yep.
Buckle in.
It's exciting. Wait till you see the asparagus.
Oh, man. And I was out today running errands and I came across this house for sale sign. And it's not a Remax sign. Okay, it intrigued me. And I have a friend named Carrie who's going into that industry. And I showed her that. I said, you have competition. And we're going to call the house owner and find out what the house is like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we might want to buy it, Mark and I. Yeah, we could turn it into a whole studio. So we're going to chat with this individual. Wait till you see the sign. It's brilliant.
Yes. You can tell this person spent a lot of money on his.
Don't be mean. Don't
education.
be being mean here on this show. Or my mother will call you, which is tough because she's dead.
Wow. If she calls me, I really pissed her off.
That's right. I'm kidding, Mom. All right. Yes, I am. I am. So, anyways, what's on your mind? What's new? What's happening? Oh, my goodness. The United States are up in arms.
Oh, well, that and India. India's up in arms.
Yeah, I saw all the green flags around town, and they're supporting the farmers there because they're getting a little bit of
there's some kind of new legislation that's come in that's going to affect how much money they're going to earn as farmers, and so. But I think some of the people are going a little bit overboard.
Well, okay,
I mean, holding up signs on the corner of Adsum and Jefferson in front of us high school
in Winnipeg,
in
Canada,
help their situation. In India, and when somebody's going around saying Modi is what I guess this legislation's called, Modi, is worse than Corona.
What?
I saw that, and I just wanted to jump out of the car, take that sign, and hit him over the head with it.
You see, we don't like violence, but that makes no. I know you're passionate about it, and everybody's passionate about something, but don't equate farmers' plights with COVID.
Or we lost a friend.
I lost a friend,
and his wife,
in their 50s,
apart
in their 50s, man,
due to COVID.
It's fake. I'm not wearing a mask. You know what? Get off the planet. Really? Catch the next flight out of here. What happened?
No, nothing.
Is that Chris?
Chris is back.
Chris,
check it out.
Let's see if our first guest is ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you ready there, Chris?
Can you hear me?
Oh boy, it's good to hear you. Clear as a bell, my friend.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Earlier you were choppy.
All right. Let me handle this. You drive the boat. Hello, Chris.
Hey, John.
How's it going, man? And now,
good, man.
Let's preface this whole interview with the fact that we know each other from years ago when we toured for Yuck Yucks.
Yeah. Well, that was ages ago.
20 years at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you remember the Soyuz story?
Yes, I totally do. I used to use it in my act.
So do I.
But then, I heard there was other comics that use Kissimmee in the States that did it, so I dropped it.
Well, it's Kissimmee. Let's tell the story. You and I are on the road. Yeah. We're driving through the Rocky Mountains. We're going to BC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we see this sign, and was it OASIS?
Yeah, we couldn't pronounce it. It's a town in BC, and we couldn't pronounce. We're going Asisus, Susi Hoso, and I do believe you and I in those days. No, hold on. I do believe you and I were under the influence of something at that time. It was a long time ago.
Most likely.
So we pulled into a burger joint, 2 burgers for $5. So and we go into this place, Mark, and we go to the lady at the counter, fire red hair, looked about 90 years old, and we said we couldn't pronounce the town, right? We go, how do you pronounce this place? And she said A&W. And I think, if I remember correctly, you fell and hit the floor.
Almost.
That is brilliant.
That's a true story. That's why I didn't want you to say Soyuz. That's why I elbowed you there. I wasn't being rude. And one more thing. Penticton. We played Penticton, right?
I love Penticton.
Yeah.
On the lake.
Yeah, and the monster.
Yeah, Ogopogo is our version of the Loch Ness Monster.
Ogopogo.
I think it was just a canoe.
It's the same lake.
Is Penticton on the same lake?
Yes. So we're on the balcony. Once again, I'm sure it was after the show. We had a little soiree in our room. and you were on the balcony. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you go, I think I see Ogo Pogo. And I look out and I go, it's a stick. And without missing a beat, you said, it's an Ogo Pogo stick. and that we were done then.
Oh my God, I'm glad I wasn't around.
Oh man, Mark, you have no idea. Let's get to the book. This is incredible. Joe, now watch what happens when I put it up. Can you? Oh, you can't see, can you?
Yeah, he can see us.
All right, look at that. It disappears because it's a green screen. There's the book.
Wow.
I know, huh?
That's wild.
I know, man.
That's trippy.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, you want to kill the green screen?
I can kill the green screen.
Just to show the cover. There we go. There's the cover. Josie, the Christmas saving cat. And you approached me to do the illustrations. Tell us how this book came about.
Well, I was actually looking for a Christmas picture to send one of those e-cards, and I came across this one picture of Santa Claus looking at his nice and naughty list, and there was a dog in front of him. And for the life of me, I don't remember ever a story about when I was a kid about Santa and a dog. There was no dogs ever mentioned. And it just made sense to me that why wouldn't the dogs pull the sleigh? It just made more sense that dogs would pull the sleigh as opposed to reindeer.
Well,
And so then, and it was right around the time where all those videos of those cats and the dogs were afraid of the cat and were afraid to walk by the cat and everything like that. So I wanted to put that into it. And I thought, why not make the cat have 3 legs? So it'll pass a good message on to the kids that even if you have, if you're born a little different, doesn't mean you can't accomplish things.
Oh, that's a great message.
And so, so then I originally wanted to make it a joke, but it wasn't really a joke, but I didn't want the idea to just go to waste. So I decided to write a book, and I didn't think anything of it. I didn't want the idea to go to waste. So I wrote a book.
And it's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun doing the illustrations.
Is this Elf you?
No, yeah, well, yeah.
You know what? Bruce Clark, Bruce Clark, comedian,
Yeah.
right? Of course. He sent me a message saying, the Santa Claus I designed for the book looks like you. And if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned it looks like your dad. Am I right?
It does look like my dad. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, good eye, Bruce. It's supposed to be his dad, basically.
Well, yeah, it totally looks like my dad. Well, but yeah. Well, my dad's got more hair, though.
All right, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Oh man. So how do people react? Because you're a comedian, right? And all of a sudden you go, hey, I'm an author now.
Yeah.
How was that received by your fellow comics?
Well, when I first, because it happened last year, and see, before we get into that, like last year, I put the book out and it was only available online.
Right.
And I thought it was great, but really, only people that know that my book is online can buy it. Like if someone went and put down in the search thing, children's Christmas books, my book doesn't come up on the list. I went through 78 pages. So only if you put in the search Chris Quigley or Josie the Christmas Saving Cat, then the book comes up. So it seemed pointless to have it. And because of Amazon and all those people, they upped the price. I only wanted $9.99 for it, and they were jacking up to $16-17. And I didn't think that was fair. So I wanted to be more fair, and I didn't like the book. Like I didn't like there were parts of the book I didn't like, but it was rushed. So I wanted to get it out before last Christmas. And then this year I wanted to edit it. And when I went to edit it, there was one line I edited and it rhymed. And I was like, man, I think the whole book should be more of a rhyming book because it's more fun for little kids.
That's true.
But I think I needed to write the story first to get to the rhyme. I don't think I could have went and sat down and wrote a book rhyming it. I had to have like a structured story and go from there.
Well,
because this book, I love this book. Like I'll read it to myself. I like it. It's so.
Well, I got 3 orders today. You know that,
Yeah.
and I got 6 more coming in, and people saying they're buying them, and it's just a cute little book. And
It is. I'm just going through it.
quit pretending you can read.
I got a problem with it though. I don't know of a Hazel. There's Dasher, Dancer, I can't even remember. Them.
No.
Dasher,
It's a-
Dancer,
it's a-
Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen.
Yeah, but then that's
Who's Hazel?
I didn't want to
Is she
go
like the Union chief?
copyright and everything. The copyright. I didn't want to get in trouble, so I had to change the names, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
is-
That's true.
Is Hazel like the Union chief?
Yes, Hazel's
Yep.
the Union chief of the
Hazel,
reindeer.
she's the boss.
Of course. Of course.
You know what's funny? It's funny you mentioned that. I did a podcast. This is so funny. I did a podcast with Aaron Berg in New York,
Yep.
and his partner. He went on and on about he couldn't believe. Oh my! What's this reindeer doing on its hind legs? Oh, your next book, it's going to be all about this. They find these reindeer that actually are on all fours, and I'm like, I can't believe that. There's flying dogs, a 3-legged flying cat, a big fat guy. Fat guy that delivers Christmas presents, and you're stuck up on a reindeer standing on its hind legs.
Well, it reminds me of the guys that talk about in Superman, the movie, when Christopher Reeve flies around the Earth. Remember that?
Yep.
To turn the Earth around to take time away, so Lois Lane would come back to life. And they're arguing about the quantum physics of this. I go, dudes, let's go back to you're talking about a guy flying in a blue suit.
Yeah.
And,
You know?
and when he gets shot, his suit doesn't even get damaged.
I know. It's like, really? Peel the banana back a little bit, fellas. Just have fun and enjoy life, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to ask you a question, but
Yes.
then I found the answer in your book.
No.
You got ready and yelled out on Chelsea, on Patty, on Nyla, and Maggie. Now, Freeway and Aquila Monet,
Monet.
and Athena.
You're a fine arts fan, aren't you?
Tina.
I think that's.
Those are the
I
dogs'
was going to
names.
ask what the dogs' names were.
That's right there.
That's awesome.
And most of them are my dogs or dogs that are friends of mine. And
Well, we're going to get to that in just a minute, buddy, because you're not just another pretty face.
no.
All right, now listen. Let's cut to the business end of this whole thing. How can people find the book? I know
Okay,
they can PM me on Facebook. They can
Yeah.
go find you.
Or yeah, they could go to, because I originally, like, I didn't know that this book was gonna do like pretty good. So I didn't, like, this is like just my first running start. So I didn't have a website or anything made up. So the only way you can get it is, like, contact you or contact me through my email or Facebook. My email's
We'll put it up.
You'll put it up?
What
Yep.
is it?
You'll put it up?
Yeah,
what
but go
is it?
ahead.
It's chrisquigley1@hotmail.com. CHRISQUIGLEY 1
right.
at
There you go.
Hotmail, HOTMAIL.
Oh, that Hotmail.
Yeah.
Other than the other Hotmail?
There you go.
All right, cool.
But
So-
all in small letters.
Well, it's in small
I
letters.
don't know if it matters. I don't know.
No.
That doesn't matter.
No, it,
All right.
it doesn't. It's
Okay.
not the case.
And you'll even sign it. And if the
Yeah.
order for me, I'll
If they want me to
forge
sign
your
it, I mean, they
signature
might
and
not
I'll
want
sign
me
it.
to sign it.
Huh?
They might not want me to sign it. If they don't, then just say
I think
so.
I'm
But
going
if
to
they
get one
want
of
me
these books. I want you to sign it.
oh yeah.
It's right here in the invisible spot.
Okay.
You got to use invisible ink.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let's set the book aside for a second because dogs are obviously your passion. They're a big part of the book. And you actually are like a professional trainer. Like you are.
Yeah,
Sure.
I work for because of this when COVID hit and there was no comedy around. I mean, my second love, I train dogs more just as a hobby, like just with my dogs and family and friends dogs. And then there's a school, Top Dog. If anybody's in Barrie that's listening to this, Top Dog, great school, wonderful people that work there. So I messaged them and saying, I'm a professional comedian. I got, there's no work. I've done, I've taken my dogs to school, to this McCann school in Canada. That's a good school as well. And I said, I got time off. Like, even if you just want me to come in and clean up and do this, that. Like I know a lot about dogs. And then she gave me an interview. I've never had an interview. I've never done anything really. My first job that I had, my neighbor across the street, John DeHasick, he ran a hockey rink that I was a rink rat. And then I was a comedian when I was 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was my first interview. I didn't know what to do. And
did you wear a tie?
No, I don't own a tie. But yeah, the lady, she's really great, Kathy. She's her husband's a musician, so she knows all about the industry part. Right. So she's very flexible with my schedule and stuff, and it's great. I mean, the people I'm learning from them, I'm learning stuff that I didn't know from them. So it's a great experience. It's right around the corner. And, there's a lot of dogs. A lot of people think it's a great job. I mean, it is a great job, but they think it's all just fun and play. But I got to tell you, it's fucking loud there at times, man.
I guess.
You got 30, 40 dogs running around because it's not just training. There's daycare too. So we got to make sure the dogs don't kill each other.
Yeah, and you don't want to walk in there with like a cheeseburger in your front pocket.
No.
Or maybe you would. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat.
See, I got my one dog right here.
Oh,
there you go.
There's
That's the one I drew. That's the one I drew in the picture.
That's Maggie. Yeah.
She looks very impressed.
Yeah. You should see her watch she loves TV. Anytime I put on that thing on Netflix, the Tiny Creatures or whatever.
Yeah.
And man, she gets right into it. She's so into it. It's hilarious.
That's awesome. So I got to ask the obvious question. 2 questions. Will there be another book, and will I be illustrating it?
Well, you'll definitely be illustrating it. I just, it costs money to make the book. So,
please send your tax deductible dollars to Chris Quigley.
That's
so
right.
we can get
That's right. Well, I'm trying to find a sponsor. Actually, for this book, I don't know if you noticed on the back.
I noticed the promo picture you have of me from 1990.
Yeah,
my picture, like Chuck Woolery.
Maybe, but this picture here, or this part right here.
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
That's because Mama Claus is a tribute to our good friend Joanna Downey, who passed away with ALS. And I'm trying to find a sponsor that will sponsor to get these printed, so then I can be able to give some money to the ALS Foundation.
Well, there we go.
Wonderful.
You're talking not only to Canada, but we have viewers in the States, New Zealand,
wow,
Sweden, Israel.
Hello, I don't know how to speak all those languages, so
no, I can barely manage English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Really? So what's now? I'm going to touch on this real quick. I'll let you go. But the comedy thing, I was chatting with you online today, and you're actually gigging again. You're actually doing shows again. How is that happening in Ontario and not for the rest of us?
It's weird. It's almost like I don't know. Just the clubs were kind of open, and then they kept closing, and I just seemed to. This whole month, I felt like a real comic. Like I actually had a full, I had 4 to 5 weeks I had work, and I even had a whole weekend in Ottawa, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, and now I'm done. Like I had a show last night, and I was supposed to be in Toronto on the 12th, but Toronto's closed down. I mean, I did Oshawa, and after my show, they closed down. And I did Burlington, and like a couple weeks after I did that, it closed down. So it's like
not your act, is it?
So I'm closing all the clubs down.
I was gonna say, man, you're a tough act to follow because all the clubs closed. Hey, listen, when this clears up, what do you say we do a Western Canada tour?
Yeah, I'd love it.
We'll do it
for sure.
All right, contact Chris.
Yes, there will be a book, but yeah, we'll go. Yeah, when I get the money, when I get the sponsor, and then
yep. What?
I was going to say, so if you want the book, and I've been through it already while you guys were talking. It's wonderful artwork. You did a good job. The writing is great for kids. I think it would be a wonderful Christmas present under the tree. You can.
You want to know? You want to know how good? You want to know how good I sell? I sold already 2 books to 2 Jewish people.
Well, he's Jewish.
Oh, there you go. That's 3.
So, and so you can also go to the email address, Chris Quigley 1@hotmail.com. You see it on the screen there, and get your book.
That's right. Or find me here. I'll get your book. One way or
There you
another,
go.
you'll get a book.
How much is postage?
Depending, it's not too much, but in Canada, for one book, it's $3.60. That's for normal shipping, and it's $13.60 if you want tracking.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what we needed to know.
All right, Chris, you take it easy. We'll chat again real soon.
Thank you so much
thanks for having me. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Chris.
That's awesome.
You know what? And he's a guy, and you know, I love the guy to death. And we haven't actually seen each other face to face in 20 years, but he's always looked like that. He's always looked like he just woke up, and he's just this brilliant comedian, and he's just a fantastic dude.
Yeah, it seems, and the book seems really nice.
It's a very cute book. Thank you, Mark. That's very nice of you to say that.
So talking about commercials, I did a commercial for us.
No way, did you?
Yeah, watch this.
How come I don't know about this?
Oh, because I didn't tell you.
Oh, makes sense, I guess.
There it is. There's no audio to it because I keep getting in trouble.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Perfect cup for your morning happy.
Oh, wow. That has a couple meanings, doesn't it?
Well, I had tea in it.
Your morning happy?
No, I knew what you were getting at.
Yeah, well.
But you can't fit that in a cup. It's like, would you like to join me in a cup of tea? I don't know if we'd both fit.
What time is it? Are we done?
Hey, do you know how many flies it takes to screw in a light bulb?
Oh, for crying out loud. All right, I'll indulge him. How many flies does it take to screw in? I'm not done asking. To screw in a light bulb.
2, but I just can't tell how they get in there.
What?
Think about it. Break it down.
How many flies
Does it take to screw
in a light bulb?
In a light bulb? It's in the inflection. How many flies does it take to screw
Inflection.
in a light bulb?
A light. Oh, you mean fucking?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I get it now. There we go. Little fly sex for you, folks. What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot.
Is that your mother calling?
No. Hello, boys from Darlene.
Hi, Darlene, way out there in Ontario. She ordered a book.
And me.
She ordered 2
There's
books.
somebody, me. I don't know who me is.
I don't either. Is that Pam? No.
Could be Pam. She did message me saying, oh, there's Pamela Dunnigan there.
Hi, Pammy.
Is that you, me? Pam, is that you?
Yeah, that's Pam Dunnigan.
No, but there's Facebook users.
No.
It says me, and then yes.
Yes.
And then it says
There's Pam Dunnigan.
Dad Joke Night.
Oh, okay, fine, pal. Pick on me for dad jokes.
Okay, that was her. But now we can see her.
Oh, Pam's one of my favorite people. We talk every week, and she's coming on the show, I believe, next week. We're going to discuss this week what she's going to do. She's our affiliate from New England, and you never know what direction she's going to go in. So it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll set that up for next week.
And I'll be working with our person on the street, Montana.
Yes.
Getting a segment ready for our Christmas special.
That's right. And we're going to introduce a couple new elements to the show, little sketch stuff, and have some fun with a bunch of people. So this show is building and building and building. We're going to be on for like 8 hours a night.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be eventually a marathon. Send your money to Chris Quigley 1@hotmail.com.
Please, he needs a sponsor. Get that boy money so we can get more books out and help ALS.
Yeah. Well, no, ALS is definitely a worthy cause.
Of course it is.
It is definitely.
Just poke myself in the eye taking my glasses off.
You know who I saw on TV?
I didn't see anybody. I can poke myself in the eye. What?
Michael J. Fox was on the other night.
Parkinson's. Yep.
Yeah. And wow, you almost, except for the fact that he still has that youthful face.
Yeah.
You would not recognize him. He could not look at the camera for more than a quarter of a second.
But you got to give the guy.
You got to give him.
He's unbelievable because he was diagnosed, I believe, in 1991. And Parkinson's has been in my family. My ex-wife's mom had Parkinson's, and it's a very, very awful, awful disease, and for
Mhm.
him to go this long, and he put tons of money into research. Like he doesn't
Yes.
he doesn't just
Yes.
talk the talk. He walks the walk. So
Millions.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so as much as we can, if you have something you want us to showcase or support on the show, this is one of the few times you'll ever see me serious on the show. Please let us know. We would
Yes.
love to give you the time.
Absolutely.
And I know we joke, but there are some things that you can't joke about, and some things that really need help. So we'd love to help you get the word out.
Absolutely.
I know.
One of the things is being informative. The other part of it is helping people through this COVID craziness.
Oh, forget about it.
The loneliness out there. There's so many people in isolation,
I know.
whether it be self-isolating or because they've caught COVID or because they're just, we're not allowed to go anywhere.
I know.
So, hey, we're an outlet for you. If we can give you just a little bit of happiness.
Yep.
It
And
makes us happy.
I'm going to do something I didn't run by you yet, if I may. We'd like to let
As long as you keep your pants on.
No, you just killed the whole Jimmy Stewart Christmas mood now.
Why, did he have his pants off?
Would you shut up?
What did I tell you about that word?
I don't care anymore. I really
Shaquette.
don't. I don't care anymore. If you want to reach out and say hi to a family member, we can help you do that. Just send us a recorded video. We'll show it. Yep,
Absolutely.
we'll show it.
I like that. I like that.
Well,
I love that. In fact, I've been reaching out. I would like you to send me yourself saying Merry Christmas,
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah, whatever
you celebrate, or just
Festivus,
holiday greetings.
We
will show it right here on Now What? You can't just say we're on Now What.
I just love the way you say it.
Now what?
It's like you've actually got tight underwear on.
I have a tight every because of this whole damn year. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go play
all
with
right.
me.
So our next guest is in the rafters waiting for us.
In the rafters.
In the rafters.
Wow.
Right there, look.
Oh yeah,
There
there they are.
We've got Sherry Rehill. Am I saying your name right?
Hi there.
Hi Sherry. Did we get your last name right? Real?
Actually, I think I'm going to have to log in again because you guys are really, really choppy sounding. I can't understand what you're saying.
That doesn't help.
No,
one
I guess
bit.
not. Eh?
Okay, actually, that's a lot better now. Okay, there we go.
I fixed it.
Yeah.
So I was
Massive
asking.
radio.
I was asking, did I say your name right, Sherry Rehill?
Rehill, yeah. You bet.
Right on.
Mhm.
And you are the owner, proprietor, and marriage commissioner for Joining Hearts.
That's right.
So I'm also in the wedding entertainment industry. You know that.
Oh, yeah. I've worked with you before.
Yep, we have.
And I still
Sorry.
decided to be on your show. So, yeah.
No, we and it's one of the wonderful things about our industry is so many of us work well together.
Yes.
And we actually take the time to coordinate what we're doing to make sure that the bride and the groom are getting what they want, when they want, how they want, and everything else.
Exactly.
COVID has shut me down completely.
Mhm.
I'm done until we can. And even once COVID is lifted, it's going to take me 12 months to start getting gigs again.
That's right.
How has it affected you?
I guess I'm kind of lucky in that I haven't lost any business due to it. Because even if people are downsizing and even if they just go to the bare minimum of the bride and groom and their witnesses, they still need someone to marry them.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
this is Luna, by the way.
Hi, Luna.
What's your perfume? Tuna fish?
Yeah, salmon she prefers. Yeah.
I'll tell you my one story. I officiated one wedding. I got all the paperwork done because my floor director on Breakfast Television was getting married, and they asked me to officiate the wedding. And I said, that'd be lovely. It was Assiniboine Park, beautiful day, blah, blah,
Beautiful.
blah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Mhm.
And so I did the service, and they were divorced in less than a year. So I gave it up. Yeah, really. What can I say? Really.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Yes.
When you're marrying people, do you ever look at them going, "This ain't gonna work"?
At times. at times. There was actually just a couple, one of which was actually a very scary one. And
What?
They lasted about I think it was 3 months or so.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And yeah, the bride had been telling me that, oh yeah, my fiance's away, but he'll be back just before the wedding. So I figured, oh, it must be a truck driver or something. I didn't ask anything of it. I meet with them a couple days before the wedding, and it turns out he was just released from the remand center. And he was
Now,
in there-
having said that, that doesn't mean he's a bad person.
he well, yeah, he was in for assault on a previous partner.
Okay, that's a bad one.
Yeah. So a friend of mine worked in the at the remand at the time, and I said to him, okay, you must be familiar with this person and that. So yeah, about 3 months later, he gives me a call and he says, guess who's back in here? And guess who's filing for divorce? And it's like, oh, it took them that long.
That's crazy.
Well, 12 weeks is a good time, I guess, you know.
Yeah, you get to know each other and stuff. But yeah,
I have bred
yeah,
older than 12 weeks.
Yeah, he was all
you
like,
do.
oh, if anybody's ever bothering you, just let me know, and me and my buddies will take care of it for you.
Wow. Well,
So-
that's nice.
What is your favorite wedding story?
Well, that was pretty damn good.
Well, that's more of a scary one, but like of one that you would consider a grand success.
I was honored enough to officiate the first wedding at the time was the new Investors Group Field, the new Bomber
Oh.
Stadium, and that was a lot of fun. We did the ceremony in the north end zone, and when the bride and groom kissed, or when they did their kiss, I had everybody jump up and yell touchdown. And
Oh.
that was it was a lot of fun. It was a lot
Wow.
of fun. And I'd never been surrounded by so many microphones as that day, because CTV was covering it. They
Wow.
had their own videographer. The Bombers had their videographer there. And I was just like surrounded by cameras and microphones. And
Well, touchdown's a pretty powerful thing to say when they're kissing. And Matt, if it was like Gold Eyes Field, you'd have to go, okay,
Hold
first, but
on.
no, first base. He's going second. Third base, he's sliding into home.
It's the
Meatloaf song.
the Meatloaf song.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to digress to that level. But I have to. My job, and I'm very immature. What?
I once had. Well, you've seen my weddings.
yes.
How many have you had?
Oh, many. Lots of brides and grooms out there.
Oh no. Oh, I meant you personally.
2.
Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, we're even.
Yes, we are even.
Good.
That's
That's
but when I work with my brides and grooms, I generally I get information from both the bride and the groom privately, separately from their point of view, and I put it together to make one love story. And so one day I'm out there, and the marriage commissioner starts reading this like love story that she's made, and it's almost word for word what I have written for my bride and groom. And I have an assistant. I looked at her. She looked at me. I said, "Did you give her my notes?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I don't know how she got them."
Well-
we thought that she
Oh
actually
my-
got my notes. It was that close.
Well, the story's not going to change no matter who they tell.
Well, no, you're taking 2 pieces of information, and a
Mhm.
lot of cases are different, and you're putting this together to find that love story that's going to be emotional, happy,
Mhm.
and a little bit of tear here, a little bit of laughter there.
That's right.
And here she's spewing my thing word for word.
Spewing?
Spewing.
That's
wasn't
an awfully
me.
harsh word for that.
And so I wa-
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
no. I don't know if you know her. Her name's Colleen.
Would you not mention
No,
her
she's
name
wonderful.
now?
She's wonderful. I've worked with her many
Yeah,
times.
nice
Love working
backpedal,
with her.
buddy.
But it just showed that we were on the same page, kind of thing, when doing this. You ever have any kind of incident where you're working with one of your vendors and they're like, "Oh my God"?
Actually, luckily enough, everybody I've worked with have been excellent, except for the odd wedding where the DJ didn't show up. Not you.
I have never not shown up.
And we've kind of had to wing it with the music, but no, I really like working with the vendors, because once a couple of days or so before the wedding and that, I like to send the DJ a copy of the ceremony as well as the photographer, so the DJ knows, okay, when when the signing of the register is going to be and when the end is, and same with the photographer, like when to get good shots, because like my ceremonies aren't the standards. Okay, do you your vows, rings, kiss, and that's it. Like I like to incorporate a lot of unique things, so that's why I like to give a copy of the ceremony to everyone involved so that they can follow along and know what's happening next and what to be prepared for.
Have you ever done one of those weddings where they have to dress up like, I don't know, Star Wars people or, whatever, theme weddings?
Actually, no, I haven't. Aside from one where they just wanted everybody to be in white tops and blue jeans. But that was, I know that's not overly exciting, but yeah, not yet anyways. I'm sure that's coming though.
Well, definitely. I hope we get back to those days.
So somebody, a Facebook user, wrote while we were talking, we are like one big team in the wedding industry. I don't know who the Facebook user is. Maybe you can tell us your name so we can say hello. But somebody that we know, I guess.
It could be. I posted a link on my Facebook pages. So
fantastic. So a bride and a groom getting ready to start looking for their marriage commissioner. Here's your chance to give your big pitch.
Do you want to answer that first?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
Is that your phone?
No.
That's
in the
it's a studio audience.
That's one of
phone.
our studio audience.
We
phones.
asked the studio audience to please shut off your personal phones or put them on vibrate. 3 of the people have them on vibrate, and their eyes are rolling back in their head right now. Go ahead.
That's an announcement I make before every ceremony, as I remind the guests, okay, we're about to begin. Please make sure your cell phones are off or on silent. And one wedding, the groom didn't get the memo, and his phone started ringing halfway through the ceremony.
Oh yeah, it
So-
was his ex.
Yeah, probably.
Are you still
I
coming out tonight?
object.
Yeah, really. Don't forget, 8:00. Wow, that's brutal. But it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, for my pitch, well, I've been a marriage commissioner since 1999. So I started when I was about 10. I was really young.
Whoa. You were
about
10
10.
years old.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know
Well,
about
I'm
that?
not
Back in
that
the old days
old.
when that was legal.
Yeah. What, marrying a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh,
Being married by a 10-year-old.
what are you from Alabama? Anyways, continue.
And yeah, I love to create ceremonies that are specifically for each couple. I don't have a fill in the blanks one or a cookie cutter one or anything, because I like to bring out the couple's personalities and their relationship. And all of my ceremonies, there's tears, there's laughter, they're pretty laid back, nothing stuffy or anything like that. So yeah, so I've been doing this for over 20 years and love absolutely every second of it. And I have different packages available that people can check out on my website, which is www.joininghearts.ca. So have a look there and
Wait,
get in
Mark's
touch with me.
typing away here. Through the magic of television, or whatever this is, it'll come up on a screen momentarily.
Excellent.
Sit tight,
Did you say
Sherry.
.ca?
Joininghearts.ca, yes.
And click, and oh my goodness,
Bada
look at that.
bing.
There
we
you go. And is there such as is it still wedding season? Is still June-ish?
You know what? That's for the last several years, June has been a lot of my slower months. And that
Yeah.
August and September are just absolutely crazy.
Yeah. July is
And-
our build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know the biggest divorce month is January, February, when you find all your crap on the front lawn in a blizzard.
Oh, of
You know,
course,
they
the
found out
coldest months
number
too.
one reason for divorce is marriage.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to believe in it, not so much anymore, but that's okay. That's just me. I realized this something. Okay, this something. I talk gooder. First wife took half. Second wife took half of half.
Yeah.
And the next one, I don't even know who's gonna. There's not gonna be.
There's nothing left.
I'll just walk up to someone and go, here's my
The
stuff.
next one's going to start taking my stuff.
Yeah, and now you're stuck with Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not so bad. Yeah,
There's worse things you could be stuck with.
not really.
Gonorrhea.
That's close. That's a close second. You are a trip.
Hey, third time's a charm. You still might find somebody else.
Ah, what, Sherry? I'm sorry. We got away from you there. We were being totally
Disgusting.
yeah, idiots here. Just idiots. I'm
Oh,
ashamed of
that's-
myself.
That's so unlike you.
Uh,
I just said, who knows? You may meet the right one yet, because the third time's a charm.
yeah.
And then
No.
give me a call.
No. I wouldn't wish me on my worst enemy.
So it was Chris Black that actually said hi. DJ Chris Black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he also said maybe Mark and John marriage.
All right. You know, that's not even funny because first of all, he
It's
snores.
legal.
It is legal.
Mhm.
It is legal. But I can't handle a competition beard.
There's no competition with this peach fuzz.
Mine is nice and solid.
Get away from me, please. Are we
Do you
done?
guys need a room or something?
You know what? Really?
This is just the way things go here.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yes. Oh boy. Now what, Mark? In this awkward silence.
Well, I think, is there anything else you'd like to tell potential brides and grooms out there?
Yeah. Don't do it. No kidding.
In our industry, we
Don't
want you
listen to
do it.
John.
Yeah.
Don't listen to John. He's a bad example.
John's
I am.
just bitter.
I'm not bitter. We just held hands. Oh.
But on that note,
How far in advance should they book you? What's the recommended time? Is there one?
the second they pick a date,
Okay.
and that they don't even have to have the venue yet or anything like that, because especially right now after with the COVID,
Yeah.
majority of my weddings got postponed until next year, as well as 2022. So those dates are filling up really, really fast right now. So as soon as you know, give me a shout. You don't have to know the time or location yet or anything, but
Well,
we'll get
unless
things
she's
started.
unless she's showing, then you should really speed things up a bit.
Probably.
You have to bring your own shotgun.
Well done. Well played, Sherry.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We'd love to talk to you again once the business kicks in, and then and go for it.
That would be
Actually,
awesome.
to get out there and film a wedding. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be really cool.
We could film a
Absolutely.
wedding.
We
and-
could do a contest with a wedding package and get sponsors.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Count me in.
Sounds great.
All right.
We would love to work with you again.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good evening.
Have
Thank
a
you so
great
much.
night.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
She's so upbeat and charming.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
And we've worked together, and she's very good at what she does.
Well, of
She's-
course she is.
No, there are some that, like me. I'm a marriage commissioner as well, but I fumble along in it because I'm not as
You
practiced.
have to have a certain. Blah, blah, blah.
You do.
I
And I
don't.
have that. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know the French word. Je ne sais,
Je ne sais quoi.
That's it. Jenny said what?
Quoi.
Yeah, Jenny said quoi. Okay.
So, okay. I think
What?
it's time for 22 seconds with Gopher.
Oh, I love this segment of the show. It's 22 segments with Gopher. He takes an hour of his day and squishes it into 22 seconds.
Actually, no, it's 22 minutes with Gopher and squeezed down to 30 seconds. But this was about half an hour.
I just look like an idiot. Thank
do.
you.
Look at me go.
Wow, you're fast in the kitchen.
I didn't put any music in this one because last time got nailed by the
Yakety sax would have been perfect for this.
Oh yeah, but it's got a copyright to it.
No, it doesn't. I've used it before. You must
Look,
have,
look at that asparagus go, eh?
yeah, believe me, I know I ate that for dinner. Oh, look at you. You still have all 10 fingers chopping away there.
Yep. Oh, and so just so you know,
What?
this is what it looked like when done.
Ooh. You know what bugs me? I'll be honest with you. That's very pretty, Mark, and I give you credit for that because you made a wonderful meal. I don't get it, and I don't know why people insist on posting pictures of their food. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't care what you're eating for dinner. Do I put up pictures of Pop-Tarts? No, I don't care what you're doing for dinner. I just don't care. Now, if you're making bread like my friend Corny Rempel, he shows the process of it and makes this beautiful bread. That's another thing that COVID has inspired.
Yeah.
All the sourdough crud flying around, but it's beautiful, very artisan. But I don't want to see your mac and cheese. I don't want to see your lamb chops. I don't give a damn what you're having for dinner. Stop it. I'm John Youngberg, and I approve this message.
You would. So,
Yeah.
You were talking earlier about our wonderful studio audience.
Yes. Oh, can we get a shot of them?
Yeah,
They're wonderful
turn the-
people.
Let's get a picture of them.
Oh, look at them. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something else. Look
Yeah,
at that
they're
group.
riveted.
They are intellects beyond belief. And yeah, that's our studio.
So what we want to do,
They're catatonic, rather. I think they're amazed.
what we'd love to do, is get you to send us a picture of yourself
Yes.
and a little story about you, and we will make our own montage
Yep.
with you as part of our studio.
You're going to be part of
audience.
our studio audience, and we'll say, "Oh, here's Jennifer. Jennifer likes, blah 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 blah. Jennifer lives in so and so. Thanks for being part of our studio audience, Jennifer." Now, your name doesn't have to be Jennifer; it could be
Right.
anything. But send us your picture. You will make you part of our virtual in-studio audience and plug your name and what you like to do and whatnot. It'll be a lot of fun. You can make a silly picture. I don't care. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Wow,
no,
that
no.
reaction was amazing.
that was good. So we were talking about a sign you saw earlier.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about this one, but we'll do it. All right.
So
Let me
check
explain.
this out.
Let me explain. I'm driving to the car wash, and I'm driving down here in our neighborhood. This is like the third time I've seen this sign. It says house for sale, one Onan.
No, by Onib.
By Onib.
Onib.
And I blanked out his phone number, but just the time it took from the skill to put the sign together, I can only imagine what the house was like. And I like how he put, it was block letters all the way until he hit sale, and it was semi-cursive. So I give him credit for that, but we're going to give him a call and find out about this house.
You got the phone number? You need the
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
And we'll need the headphones.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, you'll all be able to hear this. We can't hear it.
All right, listen, if this goes south quick, disconnect.
You bet.
All right? Because I have a funny feeling it's going to.
This is not going to be good.
All right, you can't talk when I'm doing this.
Oh, I'm
I gotta
not.
sound
I'm
like an
I'm
innocent
going to turn my
buyer.
microphone off.
All right. I'm not going to say his number out in the air.
No, okay, no, it's right here.
I need it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going straight to Hades. That's hell. HE double hockey sticks. Okay, let's find out about this house for sale. This is a real call. Remember, disconnect. Not yet.
Maybe he's not home.
Maybe he sold the house. Oh, come on, man. You're killing my bit.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging
Okay,
system.
I'll leave a message.
204-960-3446
Studio line.
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, this is Ronald Felch. I saw your sign for the house for sale, and I thought I'd call and find out about this house. And if you could get back to me, please. What that the 296?
294-4263.
That's right. That's my buddy here helps me with my phone. My fingers don't work well, and so I'd like to find out more about this house. But once again, it's Mr. Felch. Thank you. Wow,
We blocked my phone number on purpose. Now we gave it to him. Do you realize that?
wow. We just okay.
Oh, we should call like Chicken Chef. And
No. This should be a regular thing. We should be doing this every week. Just call them. But the sign killed me. Show that sign again. Because I mean, the ingenuity behind it. This guy really desperately wants to sell his house.
House for sale.
Yep.
By one Onib. Now,
I said when I posted this,
Onib.
I said,
I'm sure that's an R. It's just a really bad written R.
yeah, I posted and I said, this is gonna be the easiest negotiation of buying a house. He'll be like, I want $250,000. I'll go, will you take $100 a bus pass with a transfer and a case of Old Milwaukee? Sold.
Hang on.
Oh no. Oh, it's your mother. Oh no. Mom's calling. What did I do now?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
It's John too. The one you don't like.
So how are you doing, Mom?
Naughty, naughty.
What was I naughty about?
Why are you calling about a house that you're not going to buy?
I might be interested. Living with Mark isn't always a walk in the park. No, but come on, Mom. You saw the sign. I'm just curious who's behind that. Like, what's the story? That's all. It's investigative reporting.
Call it what you want.
I know. I'm going to get arrested just one of these days. I know it.
And regarding the food, regarding the food,
Yes.
I was going to send Mark a picture of potato pancakes that you eat on Hanukkah.
Again, it's me. I can do no right around this house. Look, you're making your son take his puffer. I love potato pancakes. I'm Latkes. I know he was great on Taxi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I offended do you post pictures of your food now? Do you?
Offended? I don't get offended that easy.
Oh, I hope not. Or this is going to be a very rocky relationship.
Am I gonna have to call you Dad?
No, I have enough people calling me Dad. How are things out on the West Coast?
Excellent. It was very mild today.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Did you got out and went shopping?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. It was very warm here too. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
very
6
wonderful.
degrees.
6 degrees for Winnipeg in December. That's pretty darn good, I think.
Yeah, true.
I think it was 6 degrees.
How are things out on the West
It was beautifully warm.
Yeah. But 2 days ago we had 10 degrees and it was sunny
Oh, nice.
and it was really, really, really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, send some our way. We could use a Chinook in the prairies. I don't think we get those though.
We got up to 4 degrees.
Oh, it was only 4 degrees.
I lied.
Okay. See, you don't yell at your son when he lies about things, but you yell at me because I mentioned taking pictures of your food.
No. I wasn't yelling.
He's
I
a
wasn't.
he's a very he's a very good cook. He made a wonderful dinner tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it. It looks really yummy.
It was good old shake and bake.
Why do you cheapen it by saying that?
I altered the shake and bake. I added my own spices to it.
Oh, all right.
why it
That's fair
tasted
enough.
good.
Hey, what was it? Talk to your mother. Why am I talking to your mother?
Because I talked to my mother just the other day.
Well, you got to.
I'm giving you the chance to get to know her, get to maybe something will spark.
What?
She's single,
Oh, would you stop?
Why do you cheapen it by saying?
Anyways,
All right, Mom. Thanks for calling, Mom.
You're very welcome.
yeah, we look forward to it, and we have some viewers in New England that just love your calls. By the way,
That's nice.
yeah, all the way in New England. Yep, back where
Teresa is going to be our next guest. She's just waiting in the wings here. In fact, I'll bring her on while you're on the line, Mom. You remember Teresa and John, right?
Thanks for calling.
Teresa and
Yeah, we went when I came out there in March. We went for coffee with them in the mall.
Oh yeah.
She says hi, Rachel.
Yeah.
Say hi back.
Well, she can hear you now.
Lisa is going to be our next guest.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Mark. Hi, John.
Hi.
And you're also on with my mom.
You guys are nuts.
We do our best.
Oh,
Just
and
so
Pamela,
random people.
Pamela sends in a message.
Hi,
Oh,
Rachel.
Mom.
Pam Dunnigan from New England says, "Love, Mom." See, you got fans already.
Hi, Teresa.
Look at that. We're gonna have to get your mom on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a t-shirt and a mug. I'm just saying.
Okay, we'll work something out for you.
That'll be $40.
I'll swap some art with you.
Okay, that's
There's-
cool.
there's
That's
something.
cool.
How's that?
That works. But yeah, so
No, I got
we're gonna let you go so
that
we can get on to our interview with Teresa here.
Give my love to all in return.
Okay, you heard that, everybody. She gives you her love.
There we
love
go.
you.
Oh, oh.
Hey, Mark's mom.
Talk later, Mom.
Bye-bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic.
Well, that's good. Thanks for joining us this evening. Mark has talked a lot about you and what you're doing, and I think that's absolutely wonderful.
Well, I'm actually really thrilled to be here. Like, how cool is this? Just
I don't know, but you have a low threshold. You have a low threshold for cool.
Hey, I am easily amused as well. So
Obviously, yes.
I know.
I find shiny and the funniest things, so it's all good.
And this is a great platform to show your stuff and talk about it. You and I go back a really, really long way.
Oh my gosh. We go back so far back to the times when I used to walk like a bear.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
I
Back
used
up
to
the
walk
big
like
truck.
a bear.
Early mid-80s, early mid-80s.
When you walked like a bear?
I did. I actually had a bear swagger and I had no idea, but that's true.
It is true.
Yeah, Mark, I don't know if you knew that. Do you think I walked like a bear?
Well, I remember you.
Whoa. You just can't continue talking about this when I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, you had more like a panda swagger.
I did. I was a very cute panda.
You were. Maybe you want to explain to John why, because right now he's getting ready to pull out his Santa hair.
No. So tell me a little bit about.
Well, okay. So the thing is, I was never expected to walk. Like that's really the very beginnings of it all. And I was given up for adoption, or just given up at birth, like basically dropped off, if you will, at the hospital. And I never did know my biological mom. Oh my gosh, I can only see me now. I don't want to see me. There you are, because I want to talk to you. So yeah. So the doctors didn't know what was wrong with me.
Right.
And because I literally had no muscle. I couldn't move my head. I couldn't move my arms, my legs, nothing. There was like nothing happening. So they basically, I mean, if I was them and I was standing, beside them looking down at me, I probably would think, this girl's not going to make it. And they didn't think I would make it. So they gave me up until the 16. They said, if she makes it to 16, that'll be a damn miracle. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, yeah, I made it past 16. Can't you tell?
Good.
Yeah.
Now, did it affect certain muscles in your body? Like, I mean, the heart's a muscle. Did it affect any other muscles?
Yeah, isn't that funny, right? You would think that, well, if I had no muscle, then how can I like breathe and have the heart rate?
Right,
and all
right, yeah.
But it was all just like motor skills and all of that. Like just, I don't know. I don't understand it myself. All I know is that I got slapped into braces at the age of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, at the age of 2, I was actually taken into a foster care family. And so I went from 0 to 100 overnight because I was scheduled to live my life out in a institution. If you
yeah.
Because you can't stay at the hospital forever, It's just they're just not going to do it.
No,
so,
tried to kick me out.
And times were different then. They didn't have what we have today as far as rehabilitative clinics and hospitals and the wherewithal or the knowledge and the awareness that we have now.
Yeah, it was a different ballgame, but I still feel super fortunate. Like my mom, like the one that raised me, my mom, she definitely changed the course of my life, for sure, by bringing me home. So I was basically introduced to, 6 brothers.
Whoa, that's a big handful at first.
I know, right? And then there was like me and 2 other sisters. So we had like just a huge family, and it was like a family with a revolving door, if you can imagine, because we always had like foster kids coming and going, and that was just my normal. Like that became my normal, and so that I never thought anything different about it. But at the age of 4, they got me into the Milwaukee brace. And by the age of 6, I took my first walk, my first steps. Yeah, like that. Mom really worked me. And if she wasn't working me, my brothers would torment me.
I can relate.
Yeah, they would say like, do you want it? Do you want it? And then, of course, I would get really choked and angry. And, of course, I'd want whatever they had. And then they would encourage me in their way to reach for something or fight for something. And so, yeah, it was a really interesting way to exercise.
Funny thing is, that's how I learned to walk, too. Somebody was holding candy up saying, do you want it? Do you want it?
Really?
Yeah. My dad's best friend, Joe.
Flipper?
I was 1 year old, and I I wasn't walking yet. I was talking, but I wasn't walking. And so my dad's and my mother's friend Joe, this was back in Montreal, I think, and he held candy above me and he made me walk for it.
That's whatever works, man.
So I walked like a monkey.
I'm not even going there, man. I've insulted him enough tonight to the point where his mother had a call.
No, man, that's funny.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you know-
you've been through a lot, though. You've been through how many operations?
Oh my gosh. I actually sat down and I counted all my scars. And it was well in the high 30s. So I believe it was at like 36 or 37 or something like that. It was this ridiculous amount. So, but you know, the thing is, I'm still walking. I do have 8 rods in my hips holding me together because I had both professionally broken and rebuilt.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because, well, apparently I was born with had really crappy, if non-existent, if you will, hip sockets. So after complaining for like nearly 20 years about my pain in my legs, I finally hit a doctor that heard me and listened to my story and stopped telling me to go home and take drugs. And so he said, yeah, he says, you should have had this surgery done like at least 10 years ago. And
Oh my.
I think I still hold the record for the worst hips he's ever had to work on. Which is-
Well, you know, if you got to have a goal, I don't know, but that's
If you have to have some sort of like gold star, that's a pretty cool one.
like Evil Knievel or something, or the Bionic Woman, right?
Yeah.
You know, and there you go. You've been rebuilt. Yeah. So
Yeah.
how today? How are you doing?
You know what? If I were to shed probably about 20 pounds,
Mhm.
I think I would feel probably a lot better. So I don't think COVID has done me any favors.
Oh
and
no, nobody.
feel a little lazy too, because
Of
I want to do things that are not exercise related, because I grew up with exercises every day of my life, and I still hate exercising. I quite do, but at the same time, it was really good for me.
Of course. So now what do? You turn this into a positive.
Oh my
situation.
gosh. Well, you know, the thing is, I do a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. I've been an entrepreneur for quite a number of years. You know, I did live kitchen shows. I really, really love doing that. I love anything that makes my life interesting and easier. So kitchen tools was a lot of fun for me. Right now, I've got my own business. It's called Whispering Stones. And it's quite funny because I paint rocks. Okay. But
That's big. That's huge these days.
yeah, it's been great, and COVID has really made it a fantastic way for people to reach out and connect to people that they don't even know, which is really fantastic. But yeah, so when I do here, I'm just going to hold some of these up, and you have to bear with me with my fingers here. But this is one of my stones. It's kind of hard to see,
No,
but
that's okay, well.
thank you. So when I do the detailing, you can see the fine black marks on here. So when I do the detailing on my stones, I always hear messages. And so this one says, be bold, see the way you want to live, and then go after it. And
Very
I'm just
inspirational. Yeah. We could all use that nowadays.
yeah. So, and if the message rings true to me, well, then you know what? I'm going to write it on the rock. So that's what I did.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but they're all different. Like, that's what I love about my artwork. One, it engages me. It never, ever makes me bored, because I would not do it if I were bored.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think every city has or town has a group that does this. And
Mhm.
I used to work at a art store here in Winnipeg called Artist Emporium, and we sold a lot of the Posca markers. I don't know if you know about those.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
What did that one say to you?
This one says, everyone has the right to mess up and start over again.
The story of my life.
Didn't I just say I like that one?
Yeah, no, you should have that written on your forehead,
Forehead.
but backwards
Yeah.
so you could read it in the mirror.
And then,
So-
so Brian one of the ones that how this all started. Like I didn't wake up one day and just say, "Hey, I'm going to be a rock painter." No, it wasn't like that at all. Before this journey, I was a writer, and I still am a writer to a great extent if I sit down and do the work. Okay. But I've been writing children's stories. I've been published a number of times in magazines and newspapers and this type of thing. And that's been fun, but it's not that book. And I want to get a book out there, which is in the makings as we speak. So that's kind of cool. But what happened was the children's picture book that I was putting together and that I wrote and that I was putting in front of editors and agents. I kept getting no's. No, you're getting close. And then they wanted to change the story. And it was basically the story of my life, but told through the son. And the son wanted to do something that everybody thought would be absolutely impossible. You can't do it because you're a son. So I got pretty crusty when I got rejected again in person by an editor. And so I went home from the conference that I was at. It was a writer's conference. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to just do it myself. And so I illustrated the book, or the manuscript, which is a book, but it's my book. And the publishing, you know, that might come, but to me, it's not that important. It was the journey that it took me to the next level that I didn't see coming. And what happened was, after I finished the project, I felt really empty. Like it took 8 months to illustrate 32 pages. And so, I don't know, I went to the beach one day, I picked up a rock, and rather than hucking it into the ocean, I put it in my pocket, and I brought it home and I drew on it. And my character from my book came out, like, just because it did. And then I had like this epiphany of what was going to happen next in my life. And I became a school presenter, and I started sharing my story about me walking and becoming an artist and all of that. And then I would share one of these stones that I would paint. And I gave it the name Memory Stone. So this is the character of my book. So that's Charlie Ray. And I did about 300 of these, like 300 with various characters on the stones and stuff like that. And I just named them Charlie Ray Memory Stones. And then I discovered I could paint. I didn't know that I could do really cool paintings with the material that I was using. And so it just one stone after another, and then the messages came. And I just sat and I just said, I just prayed, you know, I just like, what is this? What is this called? What am I doing here? I have no idea. I just know that I'm driven to do art on rocks. And so I sat quietly, and then I heard Whispering Stones. And that was the answer I heard.
There you go.
Here's a question for you, Don.
Yes.
When you're an artist as well, and quite frankly, a fantastic artist.
Oh, Mark.
He did our logos. Do you ever, when you're like, look at this is gorgeous stuff, but when you're doing your art, does it ever talk to you? Like, do you ever get an overall?
Well, back in my partying days, my bedroom lamp used to talk to me. Anything talked to me. Yeah, no, it doesn't really. It doesn't speak to me. I just know what I need to do, and I just let it. What goes up in here flows down. People ask me all the time, "How do you do that? How do you do that?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I just do it. And
gorgeous.
Yep, good stuff.
This one was done with inks. I was messing around with a new medium, and this is alcohol ink, and it can be rather messy. So, because it drips on the back, and I haven't detailed this one because it's still pretty darn new, but I haven't heard the message yet. And sometimes that will happen. And so I call them silent stones, because the message isn't ready to come to me yet. And that's,
you can see your stones online, right? You've got like a
where can people?
I prefer if people reach out to me, and so texting me or going on
whisperingstones.ca.
Yeah, my TeresaMolesky.com or my Whispering Stones .ca.
Okay.
Yeah.
MyWhisperingStones.ca? Or
Geez,
Whispering?
I think it's just Whispering Stones. Yeah.
All right. So that's how people can get a hold of you and find out more about your work.
Yeah. And if you go on what is it? Pinterest or something or Instagram. Sorry, it's Instagram. You can do hashtag my Whispering Stones and reach out because when I do the artwork, it's not manufactured. So what people will say to me is they'll tell me the story about who the rock is for or what they're going through. It's a very personal art, and that is what I draw from. And then the message will come to me, and I'll usually hear about maybe 3 or 4, usually about 3. And then I'll go back to the customer and I'll say, okay, this is what I heard. Does this ring true to you? Like, is this speaking
This
to
is
you?
what you're wanting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's fascinating that you do this, and I hope people get a hold of you and find out more about what you do. And keep up the great work, and all the power to you. You've had an amazing journey, and I'm sure it's going to continue for a long time to come.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed this.
Give John. Now, her husband is also one of my very good friends. Give John a big hug for me too.
Oh, John was my high school sweetheart.
Yes, he was.
Well, there you go. Say no more. Say no more.
Say no more.
Okay.
All right, sweetie.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, and rock painting is a talent you should never take for granted.
You were waiting to say that.
I all for like 10 minutes. I just want to do that stupid joke.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. Those rock painters are what I was trying to tell her that where I worked at Artist Emporium here in Winnipeg, and when I teach there, they have Posca markers, which I use.
Yep.
They're acrylic paint and a marker, and the rock painters use these, and they're beautiful. POSCA picks them up, and rock painting is incredible.
Yep. Darlene Desjardins.
Darling.
She says, that's beautiful stones.
Oh, look at that. That was my nickname in college.
Beautiful stones? Was that after you got the addictomy?
You just shut up. I knew that was coming.
I think it's time for the weather.
Oh, it's time for the weather, ladies and gentlemen. This is very exciting. We like to bring you the up-to-date weather from, we're here in Manitoba, so people know what we're dealing with, even though it's incredibly mild. So look at that. So what do we got, Mark?
Here's Winnipeg.
Yep.
And
right over here somewhere.
And we had a top thingy.
We had a high front.
And it got up to 4 degrees.
4 degrees today. And
December 6th.
Yes, and then this thing came down here and did something here.
That was a truck.
It was a huge truck.
Yes.
And there was lots of wind. But yeah, so Manitoba's enjoying a little milder winter than normal, and we're all very excited about that. And wait, hold on a second.
This just in.
Oh yeah, this is wrong. Thank you. That's our weather specialist, Michael Hunt. There's a name you don't want to shorten. Anyways, thank you, Michael Hunt. This is Mexico City, you idiot.
Yes.
All right. Mexican weather. Chilly tonight and hot tamale. What? Oh, okay. I got a fat head. Anyways, chilly tonight and hot tamale. Is it funnier? Michael,
look at yourself.
Mike, I almost said it. Ow! I just had my brows waxed. A long way to go for a shit joke. Michael, you're fired. I'll call you Mike, and I'll use your full name.
Please don't.
I won't.
That's terrible.
I know.
I loved it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't even know what to say after that debacle.
That was horrible.
I was. I don't know why I find that so enjoyable.
I don't know. I think we should phone back that number.
We're gonna try. No, I don't think the guy I think there's bodies in the basement of the house. He's selling the house with the evidence.
And if you're just tuning in,
yeah,
John was driving around and he saw this sign, "House for sale by Onib."
And
so we're going to call Onib.
And the thing is, just look at that sign. Tell me that's not an Ernest. It's not Remax. If it is, Remax is taken a dive. COVID's really affected them. Really, you gotta have balls just to put up a sign like
Yep.
that. I'm selling my house. I wonder if he knows his family knows that he's selling their house.
Probably not. And of course, you can get your own Now What cup or T-shirt. You just let us know, and we'll get you the information.
Absolutely. And if you want us to, we can sign someone's name to it, anybody, or we can draw pictures or not do anything at all. We can drink from it first and send it to you. You'd never know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Why the hell is there a sombrero on the front?
Oh,
of the
we were
closet?
getting requests to call again.
Really? We're going to give this a shot again?
We're going to give it a shot.
All right, we're going to call the guy and see if find out about this house that's for sale. See what this dude's up to. Now, okay, just remember, if it goes south, you got to like disconnect right away.
Ready.
You just dropped the phone. How can I trust you with that? You just bought that phone. It's like $1 million phone.
I don't think he's home.
I don't either. It comes up as private number, so maybe he thinks
Yeah,
we're
but then you told him my number.
maybe he thinks we're Jehovah's Witnesses. No, they knock on doors.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. 20496034446 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, this is Arnold Felch again. I'm calling about the house. I saw your sign and I am interested. Could you please give me a call back at 204-960-3446? It's Arnold Felch. I'm interested in your home. Thank you very much.
Give him his own phone number back.
That was his phone number?
That was his phone number.
Wait till he finds out what Felch means. Google it. You're not going to like it. Oh, man, it gives snowballing to a whole nother level.
This is terrible.
I know, we're awful. We're like 14 years old.
I know.
I know.
So, one of the things that we're going to be doing down the road, we're going to be adding some more sketch stuff to it.
Yes.
One of the things we're going to be adding is Mr. Science.
Mr. Science?
And what was the other one?
Will you stop coughing up a freaking lung?
That's
on
what
me?
happens when you've had pneumonia and you're doing a show.
Yeah, he has pneumonia. It's like great. Like there's not enough stuff floating around the air here. Yeah. You sound great, pal. Yeah. No, I'm writing, of course, as you know, Carrie Salke, and we're writing some bits. She's has from Second City in Toronto. She has experience there. Wonderful, wonderful writer. Very funny. What's that?
That's my mother.
Oh no. Anyway, so we have sketch comedy being integrated into this show, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we.
Hi, Mom.
No. That's
Hi.
twice in one night. This is a record. What did I do this time?
You better be careful. He might be watching your show and might be coming knocking at your door.
Well,
I
that's
didn't give him our address. Although last week he told everybody where I hid my DJ gear.
No, I didn't say our address though.
No, you did not.
No, I'm not worried about that, Mom. I'm not worried he's going to find us. He can barely write. So I'm sure that directions aren't his forte either. And we didn't give out the address. I would never put us in jeopardy like that.
Yeah.
I gave him your address.
You're killing me.
Tell him that by honor, you have to spell it HONOR.
Yes, I think that's the least of his problems, but you're right. Yeah, so look at you, poor son. You can take another puff. He can't take this fun we're having. He's laughing too hard. My goodness, my man. Clear. There you go. Okay.
Oh, you're
All right.
killing me.
Are you okay, pal?
I'm gonna be.
All right. Good. Good. No, that's a very good point, and I promise I won't give out our address.
Okay.
Are you dipping into the sherry tonight?
I don't drink, so.
Okay, good. Well, if I raised this one, I would.
That's why she stopped. because I moved out.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, you have fans. You know, we got more people asking about you. So that's you're going to be a superstar.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you'll. She doesn't.
I am.
Yeah, I like your attitude. I already am. That's wonderful.
Darlene just Googled Felch.
I have 3 stars this time.
Oh yeah, who do you have?
Well, there's me.
No, not
Mickey.
you. Who do you know?
Mark, Michael, and Stephen.
Oh, there we go.
Although Michael does not
even
answer to Michael.
I'll even add you to the mix.
Oh, you see, I'm getting on her good side.
No, she just hates you as much as she hates us.
Oh, she might not like me even more when I shave the beard off after
Yeah.
Christmas. You know.
No, my mother's a very loving lady.
Yes, she sounds it. Yes, wonderful woman. We got to get you to Winnipeg, or just hook up a camera somehow so people can see
Yeah,
her.
well, she has a laptop.
Can you walk her through it?
I
Someday?
probably can.
Yeah. Would you be into that? Would you into be on the show with us one night? Like they can see you?
We'll see.
All right, you think about it and get back to us.
All right, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Everybody loves Mom.
Yes, everybody loves Mom.
She's becoming a star.
Talk to you later, Mom.
Bye bye.
What
So-
a sweetheart.
She is. Darlene Googled Felch.
No. She did.
Yeah.
Did she?
She goes, "Oh my God, I just Googled Felch."
Okay, great. You know, we started now. A lot of people going.
A lot of people throwing up. Just wait till they look up rusty trombone. Google that one.
That's
Darlene.
right up there with the dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
Okay. Rusty trombone.
A rusty trombone.
Yeah. All right. Look, stop with this sexual in your window or door or the
Yeah.
back door, even.
The back door.
You watch out for that one. That'll wake you right up.
Oh my
Can we
God. I'm
switch?
in pain.
Can we
I'm
switch
in-
gears?
I'm in so much pain.
Give me your puffer. I need it.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if my heart can handle this.
How did we get derailed into these awful things?
Oh,
Oh, there goes my priesthood.
so I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the image we're getting. We've got new lights and a new camera
Yeah.
to help with the show,
Yep.
and it looks great.
It looks very nice. I'm getting a tan just sitting here.
Although I'm getting I see the delay, and I'm wondering if that's the way it's seen by everybody else.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, look,
Oh, no, that would suck. Hey, if you're watching, does our mouths match up to the sound? Let us know, because I just noticed that myself.
well, when I was talking to Teresa, she said when before the show, she said that I matched up.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's just the way we're talking, right? But then it's coming back, and it's probably, if we listen to it, well, we can listen to it. In fact,
Yeah.
let's take a listen to it.
See, this is what I mean.
You know.
Wait till he does Mr. Science. If you thought that explanation was exciting, this one will have you beads of sweat rolling down your ass crack. This guy's incredible. There's a mental picture for
Beads
you.
of sweat rolling down your ass crack.
Your mother's watching.
Wow.
She's going to blame me for that one, too.
Oh, we're live now. There we go.
When was the last time we dumped
So
the
hang
trash?
Okay.
You got it.
Let's listen.
To what? What are we listening to? See, this is what I mean. Wait till he does Mr. What the hell are you doing? If you thought that explanation was exciting. Are you as
Yeah, look. We're in sync.
Okay, good. Are you as excited as I am, people? Yeah, I know. There's a mental picture for you. What are we doing now? It's 9:20.
Yeah. So
Are we done? Do we have
I
guests?
don't. We don't have any more guests.
So what are we doing?
We're just talking about stuff now.
Can I play with a lightsaber? You said I could.
You can.
Okay.
So use that one there.
What, the little one?
Yeah, the little one.
I like the little one.
Don't turn it on until you're in front.
All right. Would you relax? For the love of Christ. Okay. Ready?
You put it right in front and do it. Do you understand what happened? It's green.
Oh, no way. Oh, yeah. You can't see it, you twerp. What fun is this? You ruined everything. That was.
There you go.
That. Wow, sure. Now I got saber envy. You got a bigger saber than I do.
But then again, part of the problem is we got such bright lights in front of us.
Bright light.
Not too hard.
What do you mean not too hard? Did
These-
Did Darth Vader ever say not too hard?
No, the wonderful thing about these things is how if you watch them, they go up and they come down, right? That's because they got a bunch of LEDs going up and down.
Yeah.
If you hit them too hard, you
Right.
can break the LEDs in between.
So what's the point? Did
They're-
Luke
they're
Skywalker
for
and
fun. That one there,
yes?
you can beat each other to your brains out.
I'm just impressed to know we have multiple lightsabers in the living room. Lightsabers, not lifesavers.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars fanatic.
Little bit. We've got like a 12-foot TIE fighter, and then we got the Millennium Falcon, 1980 what?
That's the 1978.
1978, huge Vanilla Falcon in our
I think
living
it's
room.
1978. It's the Legacy Falcon.
Yeah, I'm
from
sure.
Hasbro.
Yeah, and once again, why is it I'm
I've got-
single and you're not?
I've got the X-wing.
Yep,
I've got Batman. Well, because I've got a blow-up doll that you couldn't afford.
that's right. The Easy Rinse Barbie.
Easy, right? Here's a little story.
Oh, here we go, folks. Buckle in.
A friend of ours moved to Gillum, and he was all alone up there.
Oh,
And he
poor
was working
guy.
for Hydro. So we sent him a blow-up doll.
Oh, for
machine,
crying out loud.
and we rigged it with a with one of those when you pull the cord, it inflates the raft.
Yes.
We inflated it, we hooked it up with one of those and taped it to the box, so when you opened it up,
Yes.
it would inflate automatically, and it exploded because it was too much pressure.
Wow.
But he got to see it before it exploded.
Wow.
Never got
That's
to use it.
that's pathetic, really. That the poor guy up north there living alone with a broken now
How many times have you
inflatable
been to
doll.
Penticton
Penticton?
Yeah.
A couple times. Why?
and Prince George and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On tour. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I did a tour up there as well when I was in radio college.
Oh.
They
Isn't that called a field trip?
No, because it's a tour. When they're taking us from radio station to radio.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So
Yep.
we started in Prince George
Mm-hmm.
and went to Kelowna and then Penticton and all these wonderful things. While in it's actually Prince George story, but we were there. There was the bar around the corner from where we were staying.
Right.
So it was like an L. You went down one street and down the other, and there was the bar.
Okay.
And it was 2 for 1 night.
Ooh.
And so we were double fisting all of our drinks
Oh,
all
drinks.
night long. And I got left behind. They lost me. I was on the dance floor. I turned around. All my classmates have gone back to the hotel. So I get out. I am hammered, blitzed. And I get outside and I'm looking and I don't know where I am, but I can see my hotel over there.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
that's on an angle from where I should go. I
Right.
should go down the road
Right.
and then up,
Up.
but I couldn't figure that out.
No.
So I figured I'm not going to let the hotel get out of my sight,
Nope.
and I'm just going to walk towards it. And there were parking lots and everything, and there were cars in my way, and I was climbing up and over them.
Did you
I
make?
didn't go around them. I could have easily gone around the cars. I was going.
Did
over
you
them.
make it there?
I got it back to the hotel.
Good.
This was when I was with my first wife, and I thought I'd write her a letter.
Oh,
So
when you
I-
were shit faced, you wrote your wife a letter.
yeah.
That's never a good
I
idea.
wrote her a letter.
Neither's
I stuffed it-
proposing.
I stuffed
when
it in
you're,
my bag.
yes.
Decided I didn't feel too good. Went to the bathroom, and fell asleep in the bathroom, half out of it and half in it. So my face and my upper body were on the carpet, and my bottom half was on the linoleum. And when I woke up, I couldn't feel my legs because they were so cold, and I had such a hangover. We were all so sick.
Wow, pal.
What a trip!
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't even remember the radio station that we went.
No, I'm sorry you passed out in the bathroom. I haven't done that ever.
Yeah, I want to believe you.
I got a
I-
story
I-
about Montreal. I'll tell you sometime.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's.
Oh boy. Well, now
Darlene, I love you, Darlene. Oh my God, I just Googled rusty trombone.
oh
I'm getting an education tonight.
oh boy. Oh, never mind. Listen, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. We got all sorts of neat stuff coming. We don't know what it is yet, but it's gonna be awesome. Pam Dunnigan is gonna be back.
Yep.
Yep. And Montana
No, that's in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks.
I'm going to be working with Montana
Right.
on our Christmas.
So the Christmas special. And we want you to be part of our studio audience. Send us in your picture. We'll introduce you and you'll be part of our virtual audience and join this fine group of people. Do you have that picture?
Yes.
Okay.
give me one
This is
second.
for those tuning in. Yeah, there they are. You can be part of this fine group. Look at those folks. Aren't they handsome? So,
You could be one of them. And if you are a musician,
Yeah.
or a member of a band, I would love you to get a hold of me. Just send me a direct message. I want to ask you about being a part of our Christmas special.
That's right.
We're looking for some artists to video a Christmas carol.
Or, well, no, that, and also you, if you want to give a Christmas. I just got a speech impediment all of a sudden. If
all he wants for Christmas is a tooth.
if you want to give Christmas or holiday wishes, we'll put it up for you. So get a hold of us. But well, I'm flabbergasted, gobsmacked, and ready for the old bed.
I think you are.
That's right, pal.
I'm gonna go and tuck you in after I change your
hell
diaper.
no, man. Not after what your mother said.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight. Thank you to Chris.
Yes.
Thank you to Sherry.
Yes.
And thank you to Teresa.
Yes.
You guys were awesome.
I love them.
And fantastic.
And we love you for
And
tuning
we love
in.
you.
And don't forget, practice your rusty trombone because the holiday season is coming up and you want to serenade your friends.
If that's the instrument you play, please don't call me. I can't use that.
Hit the button that shuts us off.
Hang on. I gotta find the other thing here first. Why can't I find it?
What are you looking for?
Oh, hang on. I want to take there we are. I'm taking Darlene off.
Oh,
There.
well, good night, everybody. From us to you, have a lovely evening, and we'll see you next week. Same.